Hello, children. So today we're going to do a character association assignment for holes. For this here, this will be extra credit. I'll obviously re-record this video because when I do this in class, this will be like an actual assignment. But this here, for 2020, 2021, this will be extra credit. So I am going to kind of write an example. Now, I'm not going to do it from holes because I'm not going to let you steal my answer. I may be Polish, but I'm not stupid. Okay. You're going to complete the following writing prompt. This is extra credit. 15 points, which I'll put in yours. After reading the novel and watching the movie Holes, the character I associate with the most is who? I associate most with this character because in the story, what happens? It reminds yourself of you. Give an example from the story. And in my life, how does the character remind yourself of you? Give an example of your life. Complete the following above prompt below. So, you may just copy this and fill in the parentheses. So, I'm gonna do something different. I'm going to not do holes. I'm going to do let's see, a novel and a movie I have watched. Something kind of simple that we can do this. Hold on, I'm pausing this. Okay, let me get back in there. All right, I know what I can do after reading the novels and watching the movies. I'm going to say The Lord of the Rings because I've read all those. The character I associate most with is Sam. I'm like MD. I associate most with this character because we can get rid of this parentheses and say in the story Sam starts off as a scared little hobbit. Eventually, he learns to overcome his fears and helps Frodo with the ring. Then I'm going to get rid of give the example from the story. Then I'm going to get rid of the and. I'm going to say in my life. I associate a lot with Sam because I think I am not as powerful, smart, and brave as I am, but once I get over my self-doubt, I can be very useful and smart. Now I'm going to give an example of my life showing that. It took me 2 hours, I know this is funny, to install a doorknob on the inside doors of my house. However, once I learned what I did wrong and how I could do it right, the other 5 doorknobs took me about 150 minutes to install. 150 minutes all together to install. And then I typed real quick, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to here, spell and grammar, as I would. Spell and grammar check. Because again, I don't think I'm smart sometimes. I don't think I know what I'm doing sometimes, just like Sam. But once I learned how to do it, I got real well at installing those doorknobs. So after reading the novels and watching the movies, The Lord of the Rings, the character I associate with the most is Sam. I associate with this character because in the story, Sam starts off as a scared little hobbit, but eventually he learns to overcome his fears and helps Frodo with the ring. In my life, I think I am not as powerful, smart, and brave as I am, but once I get over my self-doubt, I can be very useful and smart. It took me 2 hours to install a doorknob on the inside of my doors, on the inside doors of my house. However, once I learned what I did wrong and how I could do it right, the other 5 doorknobs took me about 150 minutes altogether to install. That 150 minutes, I'm going to make you count, that means about 2.5 hours total to do the others. So that's what I want you to do, but with holes, not with Lord of the Rings. I just didn't do holes because, again, I don't want you copying my answer. So as we watch the movie, and because we've read the book, what characters do you associate with the most? You know, is it Stanley? Is it Zero? Is it X-Ray? Is it Armpit? Is it Kate? Is it Sam? Is it the Warden? Is it Mr. Podansky? Is it etc.? Why do you associate with that character? Give an example from the story, and then give an example from your life. Why, when you watch that character, you think, oh, that's me because I've done this. As always, Pirates, if you have any questions, please raise your hand in class, remote learners, if we still have them. Please message me through Schoolology or unmute yourself and say hi. Again, I cannot stress enough, this assignment for the extra credit is due by Tuesday the 25th. You've got to turn it in by then, because when we are turning in our computers starting on the 26th, how are you going to get this to me? As always, Pirates, if you have any I already said that. Okie dokie, Pirates. Thank you very much, and have a super sparkly day.